someone up in heaven. You know, up in heaven, we got something called Heaven's Phone. It's available 24 hours a day. Pick it up. Say hello. I still can't believe you're really not here. Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay. I know how you tried, but God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart, but deep down inside there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, a sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. Fight it, hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Hello everybody, Songfather here. Excuse me, shall we? Shall we? On this 7th, right? 7th day of November, 2019. And yes, so it's a surprise to everybody. I have a show tonight. And something happened. I think I fixed all the audio problems, I'm pretty sure. But with today's weather, as I put up a little post to everybody around 3:30, I guess, saying, yes, there will be a show tonight, because with the weather and drizzly and rainy and raw and everything else, it just wasn't a good day for Daddy-O to get out. So stayed here, took care of a few things, and I said, let me do a show. Why not? What the hell? And so we will. No news, though. I got no news. Sorry, Chris. But Daddy-O, I hope you feel better. You know, I'm sure this always happens when what do you call it? Barometric pressure is, pushing through or pushing out with a storm coming in or going out, and usually sends him for a bit of a loop. So, he'll be okay. I talked to him before, and I'll talk to him later. But I'll go in and see him either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. And but there you go. It's happening. It's getting darker and darker out. Everybody say hello to Tino. Yay, Tino! Tino! Yeah, Tino. Everything's nice and clean in his cage now. New water, fresh water, which he just threw all over me about maybe 2 minutes ago. And new food. And I got him a little bottle of Sambuca because he likes that. He's a good bird that way. So, like I said, today is, there's not going to be any news, so we'll keep it to like a half hour, I guess, and give everybody time to, relax and do whatever they got to do. And we see what happens about tomorrow. If not, well, I'll say it at the end, but everybody have a good weekend. And again, last night's show was good, I thought. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the tunes came out right on time, right on target. And everybody's still talking about what a good show the 100th show was. And I don't know if it was my singing or the fact that it had a bow tie on it. But yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun. So these songs today, we're going to continue on the roller coaster of love. together, not together. We belong together. We belong apart. You know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I don't know. We got to see what we can do. You know. But I know the birds won't be happy if you're not good to me. You know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Of course you do. What? 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 Psst, psst. Nothing? Hmm? Okay. It drive you crazy. Now he's talking to you. All right, whatever. So I can't even like stall or anything and talk. I can do. Let's see. What should I talk about? Let's talk about. No, I can't do that. Oh, I got a new rug. Oh, okay, that's not it. Oh, okay. All right, now we can talk about Frangelico. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotta say, I love it. I swear to God, it's like liquid French toast. Ooh, nothing better. Nothing better except maybe Sambuca, but I don't know. It's starting to win. You know, I just don't like it in coffee. A lot of people I know like it in coffee, or rum chata, which I was recently turned on to, and I like that too, but not in coffee. I tried it. Mm-mm. But I did make a nice tiramisu rum chata. Oh yeah. So now I make limoncello tiramisu. Regular tiramisu. He's a bitch. Regular tiramisu, rum chata tiramisu, limoncello tiramisu, sambuca tiramisu, and there's one more I keep forgetting. I don't know. There was one more. No, I think that's it. The limoncello was the fourth one. And my favorite, of course, will be, believe it or not, the regular tiramisu. You know, because it has frangelico in it, and I put that on Mr. Rock and Roll there, Mr. Guy Talvey, who's been writing posts with a lot of capitals. You know, this is my group, my TV show, my. But I put it on there, and everybody seemed to be, holy shit, I want to try that, the limoncello, and it's good. But when I make the regular tiramisu, you know, I make it all the regular old-fashioned way. Everything's done by hand. The whipped cream is made by hand, and the tiramisu mixture. But I put some frangelico in that. Okay, and then the lady fingers. You know, you throw a layer down, and then I brush some espresso on the lady fingers. You know, saturate it nice, and I brush some frangelico on that too. Then I add the mascarpone cream, and then the whipped cream, and then go through the whole level again, you know. And then right before I put it in the freezer or the fridge, then I take a little bit and I pour it around the edges so it soaks even further up into the. So that's first, and then the limoncello is second. And because the limoncello's got such a great taste, you know, and it comes out good, and then I put the shavings right on top. The very last thing, I put shavings of the lemon rind on top of the whipped cream. And oh my God, I haven't made it in a long time though, and it's because I'm losing weight. So yeah, I don't eat a lot of it when I make it. No, let me rephrase that. I don't eat a lot after I make it, but I do eat it while I am making it. Oh yo, what are you doing? The doctor's gonna kill me. But anyway, so so we hit some songs here, and then I'll take a break after like four of them. We'll try to find something else to talk about. So you know who doesn't do anything. And when I post it, I will put that thing that I did the other day because you know what? I don't know if it's because of what I wrote, but I wrote on there, dear Facebook, please don't mute this. I'm not making any money. I'm not assuming I have the rights to the song or the lyrics or anything else. I'm just trying to entertain on this social network. And it seemed to be okay. So 2 days in a row now. So I'm going to do it again, and hopefully we solve that kind of a problem. You know, I'm not looking to hurt anybody. It's not my style. You know, And if you're going to look to steal from somebody, you certainly don't steal with hundreds and thousands of people that watching, and the possibility of millions could see it. And I don't mean just to watch me, but anybody, anytime can go on and watch that. And you can say, "Wow, that guy's the worst thief that ever lived." Like Gaffigan would say, "He's the worst thief ever." He's got another tour coming now, Mr. Jim Gaffigan, and I'm going to get tickets for this one. It's I think he's in Radio City in, I think, February. I'll find out. But he is just freaking hysterical. Hysterical. So if anybody watched Get the Food Out of Here, I mean, Get the Food Out of Here. If anybody watched, and I hope you did, I hope everybody's watching, he had some good numbers. So, as he usually does. Question and Answer Wednesday. It was good. It was a lot of fun. There was a little, a little edge. I think they do it on purpose now. They like to put the viewers on edge, like, oh my God, they're gonna break up right now, right on camera, and they go back and forth at each other. But yeah, it was pretty good last night. Had some good questions, and then again, so many praises. Praising Christine, and Freddie's nose starts turning red, and yeah, and she says, "Hey, come on, it would be no show if it wasn't for me." And then he goes into his whole thing, and it really is a lot of fun to watch. Then people start, watching language, right? You know what? If you don't want that kind of language, all you have to do is watch it for the first 5 minutes. If it's not for you, guess what you do? Hey, that rhymes. If it's not for you, guess what you do? You get off the channel. So you. But yeah, so I mean, is he curse a lot? Yeah, yeah. Is he Brooklyn? Yeah. Is he Italian? Yeah. And but we're adults. You don't have to watch it. You don't even have to like it. So you want to tune in, but do you think you're going to keep tuning in every week and try to change? This is what's got him where he is now. He's been banging around. He's not an overnight sensation. He's been working very hard at this. And I'm not his manager, and I'm not getting paid for this. I just happen to really like the guy because we understand each other. That guy on the screen is part of who he really is as a human. But if you don't know him and you don't know the heart that he has and the strong belief that he has in heaven and Jesus Christ and everything else, if you're only going to take him by this character that he's created, on TV and on the screen, and on the stage, then you don't understand this business because it's a crazy business. And you've got to walk a fine line and never let those two lives, fight it out or intertwine with each other. Freddie Rubino, the comedian, and there's Freddie Rubino, the husband and the father, and everything else. And I was going to say the good neighbor, but when you start stealing tomatoes, I got to say no. But no, good guy, good show, and so like I said, he's not just knocking around. He's not an overnight thing. Like everybody says about Sebastian Maniscalco, and I happen to know his manager very well. And this guy's been kicking around for 20 years already. It's just all about timing and making changes when you think it's time to make a change. Not being stubborn and saying, oh, well, they don't like me yet. Well, they will. No. You got to make some moves here and there. And now, the guy's playing to 50, 60,000 people sometimes. Talking about Sebastian, going all around it. He's made a lot of changes since he first started out. And, same thing with Freddie. But wherever he goes, he gets sold out. And, sometimes you got to go on some of the venues that you're going to, they don't want to lay out the money. And he always tries to keep the cost down for the people coming, which is very gracious of him. And so, then he cuts down his salary for the evening, if you want to call it that. And then he starts appearing and giving other people a couple of breaks along with him and friends that he made along the way. But it's time, after this go-around, getting into next year, it's time he just starts selling out things on his own and getting bigger and bigger venues. And, because, my opinion, he's ready. He's ready. He's funny as hell. And I guess that's it. So I can get into a couple of tunes here. We'll start off with this one. On the roller coaster of love, let me tell you something right now. I'm going to turn this echo up just a very, very tiny bit. That's it. But this song by Mr. Billy J. Kramer. And he's saying, listen, don't leave me. Because if you leave me, I'm going to be sad and blue. But the birds aren't going to be happy, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Tino, sing along with me. You're a bird. You will? Attaboy. If you ever leave me, I'll be sad and blue. Don't you ever leave me, I'm so in love with you. In the sky would be sad and lonely if they knew that I'd lost my one and only. They'd be sad. Don't be bad to me. The leaves on the tree would be softly sighing if they heard from the breeze that you left me crying. They'd be sad. Don't be bad to me. But I know you won't leave me, 'cause you told me so. And I've no intention of letting you go. Oh, you did as you long me so. You won't be back to me. I will be sad and lonely, 'cause they know that I've got my one and only. They'll be glad you're not bad to me. Take it out. But I know you won't leave me, 'cause you told me so. And I've no intentions of letting you go, just as long as you'll always let me know you won't be back to me. So the birds in the sky won't be sad and lonely, 'cause they know that I got my one and only. They'll be glad you're not bad to me. They'll be glad you're not bad to me. To me. To me. Don't be bad to me. Ho-ho! Friday night I crashed your party. Saturday I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and trashed me out again. I was only having fun. I wasn't hurting anyone. And we all enjoyed the weekend for change. I've been stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford style alone. Even rode my motorcycle in the rain. Then you told me not to drive, but I made it home alive. So you said the only proves that I'm insane. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the light, don't try to save me. You may be wrong, for all I know you may be right. Remember how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes until you smiled. You were lonely for a man. I said, take me as I am, 'cause you might enjoy some madness for a while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone to satisfy you. I thought it might be crazy, as you say. If I'm crazy, then it's true, but it's all because of you. and you wouldn't want it any other way. Well, you may be right, I may be crazy, oh, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the light, don't try to see me. You may be wrong, all I know, but you may be right. Oh! He stole this lick from the Beatles. He admitted it. You may be right, I may be crazy, whoa, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. But turn out the light, but don't try to see me. You may be wrong, all I know, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. Yeah. Who you calling a lunatic? All right, everybody, up on the chairs. Here we go. Right now, get up on the tables. Come on, everybody. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Take me by the hand and go like this. Yeah, twist, baby, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist. My daddy's sleeping, mama ain't around. Yeah, daddy's just sleeping, mama ain't around. We're gonna twist and twist and twist till we tear the house down. Come on, twist, baby. Ooh, just like this. Come on, miss, and do the twist. Yeah. Yeah, you should see my little sis. You should see my little sis. She really knows how to rock. She knows how to twist. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah. Just like this. Little miss, and do the twist, do the twist, do the twist. Come on, little miss, look at my fist. Yeah. All right, everybody get down off the table. The most beautiful and probably one of the most saddest songs by Mr. Ronnie Milsap. And I love it. once in every life, someone comes along, and you came to me. It was almost like a song. You were in my heart, right where you belong. We were so in love. It was almost like a song. January through December, we had such a perfect year. Then the flames became a dying ember. All at once, you were in here. Now my broken heart cries for you each night, and it's almost like a song, but it's much too sad to write. Now my broken heart cries for you each night, and it's almost like a song, but it's much too sad to write. It's too sad to hurt. Much too sad to write. Thank you, Tino. We're going to take a short break while I slash my wrists. You like that, Tino? Hold on. Did you like that song? You did? Yeah? You like that note? Okay. All right. I'll take that under advisement. Always good to get some advice from the bird, you know. Bird is the word. So what shall we talk about? Well, we take a break in between songs. We have, what do we got here? 4 down and 4 to go, right? 3 to go, 4 to go. Yes. We have a Roy Orbison song, then an Everly Brothers, then another Roy Orbison song, and then a Gene Pitney song. And we'll be out of here in record time. Right now we're at 28 minutes. And anyway, so next week, if I don't do a show tomorrow, which I probably won't, I'm giving myself a night off. I deserved it. And then next week we got a whole bunch of new themes to come up with, and see what we're gonna do. Because right now there's no Yankees. For us there's no football anyway. For me, the only thing we got going is. On the island of Long is the Islanders got 10 or 11 in a row. And all you Ranger fans are hoping for 2 in a row. But, you can't talk trash in hockey, and especially in the beginning of the season, because it changes real quick. And I mean real quick. But it's fun. So, so that's what we'll do. And, I got a weekend now. I'll have 3 days, actually almost 4 days before I air the show Monday, to come up with a whole bunch of good news stories that I can archive and use them during the week instead of just tying up the whole day, each day trying to find stories. I got time ahead of me now, so I'll do it. And Daddy-O said, and I knew he would, but I had to try it. Daddy-O, you know that. You tried a lot of things in life. But Daddy-O said, you really don't understand them too good with that echo thing. The singing, yes, but the talking, no. And he's 100% right, and I knew it. I was just trying to find a happy medium somewhere, but you can't. And without an engineer here, I got to try to do everything at once. But my arms are too short to box with God. So one thing I didn't get to before. Let's get to this now. That's it. That's how we can buy some time. Keep voting. Everybody is doing an unbelievable job. And then I don't hear from anybody in my family, which is, you know what? It's nothing unusual. Hey, Uncle Sonny, or hey, Dad, or I voted today. Nothing. Hey, brother. But what everybody else is doing, Ronnie Pagnata, good friend for 40 years. Joey Bedini, good friend for 40 years. A couple other friends that I've had just around the same amount of time, don't hear shit from, but, that's just the way it is. But all the other people out there is so great. Every day. Sonny, I didn't forget. Every day. Every day from Ireland. Every day from England. Every day from Australia. Every day from Italy, Canada. All across the United States. No problem. I mean, you really have to ask more than once. And then you got people, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we hope I win. And, Freddie Bean will get a nice shot on his show yesterday. And, he's going for this is him. He's going, he was nominated to be the best singer on Long Island. He's the best singer in the whole damn world. And then he goes and talks about the time he was on the stage with the other Sal. Come on. Show some loyalty out there. That's right. Shut your mouth, Freddie Rubino. But he made it public, and a lot of people are asking for it. First of all, the weird thing is a lot of people asking for us to go on tour together. Make an Italian songs and an Italian comedy night. I'll I could open up and sing some songs, and then he finishes it up. Don't matter to me. But he said if I win this contest, that I'm going down to Florida, and I'm going to do a singing and cooking show with him in his house, with him and Christine. Dad's going to be crazy. I hope I don't have to steal tomatoes. Oh, my God. But anyway, here you go. Don't forget, LYV, Live Radio 122.2. All Songfather, Daddy-O, hold on. All Songfather, all day, all night long. And go to, all capital letters, www.thesongfathershow.com. That's right. That's enough for my shameless plugging for one day, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And keep them coming. The angels are out there doing what they got to do. The ones in the fire suits and the first responders and uniforms and everything else. Let's just keep praying to the angels that are helping them, giving them the strength to go on, dropping the temperature down, putting some frost on the ground and helping eliminate these fires. Help everybody get back to life just in time for the holidays. So that's all we can ask for, right? That's it. What can you do? I might have to turn this light on. I'm going to leave it. It's a weird looking color, though. Who cares? I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a dog next door that, if he's lucky, if he stands lucky, get it? If he stands up on his hind legs, he comes up to my shin. But he barks and patrols like he's a friggin' Doberman pinscher. You gotta love doggies. All right, so the last song that we did was almost like a song. Beautiful, beautiful, touching, rip your heart out, throw it on the ground, and flush it down the toilet song. And then right after that, the only song that you can do after you do that to yourself is you got to get back out there. That's right, get out there. There we go. Hey! Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one looks as good as you. mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, and I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by, pretty woman. Don't you make me cry, pretty woman. Don't walk away. Okay. If that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night. Oh wait, what do I see? Is she coming back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman, yeah. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Well, there goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, well, I sure am blue. She was my baby until we stepped in. Goodbye to romance, that might have been. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Well, I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. Well, my loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I feel like I could cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. But when I saw you last night, you held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Oh, you wish me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you, crying over you when you say so long. Left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? 'Cause you don't love me, and I'll always be right. And yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 crying. I'm crying, crying over you. You son of a bitch. And now, after all this, I need a little pity. And I don't mean Joe pity. When you're young and so in love as we, and bewildered by the world we see, why do people hurt us so? Only those in love would know what a town without pity can do. If we stop to gaze upon a star, people talk about how bad we are. Ours is not an easy age, like tigers in a cage. What a town without pity can do. The young have problems, many problems. We need an understanding heart. Why don't they help us? Try to help us before this clay and granite planet falls apart. Take these eager lips and hold me fast. I'm afraid this kind of love can't last. How can we keep love alive? How can anything survive when these little minds tear you in two? What a town without pity can do. There we go. How can we keep love alive? How can anything survive when these little minds tear you in two? What a town without pity can do. What a town without pity can do. That's right. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. So there you go. We're at 45 minutes, so I lied because I did a little too much talking in between, but 45 minutes is good. So that's the show. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I did all my plugs, so we're just going to get off very quickly. Like I said, don't forget. I don't know. I turned it off before. I don't know. I think I did it. But Rock in the Kitchen with Guy Talvey, not your grandmother's cooking show. That's for sure. And thank you, everybody, for everything you do and say and do, and then re-say and share, and then re-say and write, and then re-say. Right, Daddy-O? Daddy-O! So everybody have a good night. Well, let me give one more graphic to my Daddy-O. There he is, Daddy-O, Super Daddy-O, that's you. Not Super Mario, Super Daddy-O. And, of course, Chrissy. Chrissy, don't be mad. There was no Chrissy Good News today. I'm sorry. So anyway, good night, everybody. Bam, have a good night. Stay nice and cool. Stay nice and warm because the temperature's going down. And north and west of the island of Long is going to be hit with 1 to 4 inches of snow. We're going to get some sprinkles and some snowflakes. And then next week, they said starting Tuesday, it's only going to be in the 30s. That's right. It's here. It's here. So everybody that bitched and moaned about how hot it was, well, now you can bitch and moan about how not hot it is. All right, I love you all, and I will see you probably not tomorrow night. I'll see you Monday night at 7 o'clock. Have a great weekend. Safe weekend, everybody. Do something nice for somebody out there. All right, love yous. Tino, anything? Oh, he's mad about the birds. The birds in the sky. He's in a cage. He heard about cage. There was a cage in the thing. Tiger's in a cage. What are you going to do? We all love him. Let's all give from this little tiny look at this little Tino bird. Look at him. Ah, he's just the cutest. Isn't he? He is. All right, goodbye, Tino. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Love you. Ciao. Bam.